Hi, this time I want to talk about how there have been so many high quality, in terms of content, high quality tabletop RPG videos lately. It is amazing. Suddenly, I find myself having to sort out all sorts of good videos coming out that actually speak about roleplay in tabletop role playing games. In general, I think that YouTube has suffered this bunch of trash videos. They are great in terms of flashiness, their colors, they suspiciously all of them. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with social engineering, but they always have like the bisexual lighting color behind them. Always soft purple, soft red, soft orangey. Look into that. It's a psychological ploy. For those of you that soft greens, for those of you that do not know how that is a way of manipulating people, there is a psychological. It is also related to politics. You know, the gender ambiguity politics, but there is a certain psychological effect when you look at soft red, soft pink, soft blue. It has a certain like a lulling, hypnotizing, calming effect on the mind. So when you have those colors in the background, instead of using strong purples, strong reds, strong orange, you have that soft color. It's kind of like put the audience a bit like into sleep, into a trance, and suddenly they are not paying too much attention to what you are speaking about. They are just so entranced with the nice soft colors in the background. Yes, and that's a way of psychologically playing around with the minds of your viewers. Terrible. So in this case, we do not have that. We have actual good RPG content. Good RPG content, not relying on technical flourishes, using all sorts of sounds and flashy, yes, effects, music, the best quality in terms of camera. Just take a look at some of the videos in my role-playing nights of the round table channel list. A lot of them do not have like the best in terms of lighting, camera, but their content is so good. It is incredible. And now, more than ever, there are so many videos. And even those that are not on the role-playing Knights of the Round Table list, they are coming up with a lot of good role-playing videos. Some of them have actually stepped away from the non-role-playing ways. You know, there are many people that pose as role-players and they are not role-playing. But we also have those people that thought that they were role-playing. But when they realize, when they use their critical thinking, because that's what those people, those intelligent people have. Because they have intelligence, they have critical thinking, and they realize, I haven't been role-playing this entire time. And they immediately work on their role-playing skills. And they understand role-playing, and they come up with amazing role-play content. Maybe this is, in Spanish, we call it echarte flores, like tossing flowers into your own content. But I actually identify that is my personal opinion. This is not like, oh, this is it. My personal opinion is that ever since, it could be different for anyone else, but ever since we played the Dark and Terrible campaign, session 1, I think this created some sort of boom. Like I said, this is just my personal view. You can think whatever you like. Maybe someone is thinking, you're thinking that your game was the cause of it, or no. But in my perception, I saw it like the boom after that session. I suddenly started to see so many people coming up with all sorts of quality RPG content. The Sword of Agarthis, I forget the name, but you know, they are part of the role-playing Knights of the Round Table channel list. They came up with their own session, and then we saw the session, and I don't remember if it's in the video of the session or in no, it was in a Shanner video where he showcased that session. Crispy went into the comments and he said something like, "Oh, those guys, they are amazing, blah blah blah, incredible." And then I don't remember if it was Javier. I think it was Javier. He said, "But Crispy, we were using your game as an example. And we were using Abe and Josh's and your own roleplay example to play that game. So you see, and that's how you realize someone is within the greatness or approaching the greatness or the excellence of roleplay when you are actually able to recognize roleplay in others. It's like you are looking in the mirror. You're looking at the mirror and you are seeing roleplay there. So, like, quite funny, right? And funny and perhaps touching that Crispy was praising these newcomers newcomers to the actual play aspect of the hobby, showcasing your actual play through a video. And they were actually using the Dark and Terrible campaign as an example. So yes, that is truly amazing. As always, I encourage everyone who is a true role player to upload these actual play videos. YouTube is so lacking in real roleplay. You have so many trash tier sessions with no roleplay. I want my character. I want to. Can my character do? So yeah. You're kind of like not sure. But what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? And laughing and picking their noses or doing God knows what. And now you have so many videos of good quality roleplay content. I have to reorganize my schedule when I watch those videos. I don't have the time simply to watch them all. I have to put them on hold, save them for later, watch them in bits, because now there is this avalanche of good content. Yes, I hope you found this video entertaining. Let me know your own thoughts on this. Like I said, this is just my own, because there were actual plays before. And people, yes, they kind of like got it. But to be perfectly frank, in those actual plays, there were still many moments where the game master, it's kind of like talking like this and having like a conversation. Even though the game master is trying to present the situation, it's kind of like this, you know, like I'm talking, like I'm talking to you in a restaurant. There is no, like I said, evocation when describing the situation. And there were still many out of character questions, especially when it comes to obtaining details. Watch my video of obtaining details through roleplay in the description if you don't know how to do it. There are some good roleplayers out there and they trip horribly when it comes to that. So yes, thank you once again. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you, and see you later.